Most famous lies from famous people throughout history. Numerous famous figures have found themselves entangled in the web of deception, crafting narratives that captured the public's imagination, often for better or worse. These lies, whether born from ambition, fear, or the desire for acceptance, reveal the complexities of human nature and the societal pressures that shape our actions. From politicians spinning tales to manipulate public opinion, to celebrities embellishing their stories for fame, these infamous falsehoods serve as poignant reminders of the intricate relationship between truth and perception. Exploring the most famous lies from notable individuals offers a glimpse into the motivations behind these deceptions and their lasting impact on our understanding of honesty and integrity. Lance Armstrong. Lance Armstrong's fall from grace is one of the most infamous doping scandals in sports history. Once celebrated as a cancer survivor and 7-time Tour de France champion, Armstrong vehemently denied accusations of doping for years. However, in 2012, the US anti-doping agency, USADA, released a damning report that exposed Armstrong as a central figure in one of the most sophisticated, professionalized doping programs ever seen in cycling. As a result, Armstrong was stripped of all his Tour de France titles, dating back to 1998, and banned for life from Olympic sports. The International Olympic Committee, IOC, also erased his results and rescinded his 2000 Olympic bronze medal. Armstrong's lies had devastating consequences beyond his personal career. He lost millions in sponsorships, was forced out of his own Livestrong Foundation, which had become synonymous with his legacy, and even saw episodes of the children's show Arthur, in which he had appeared, pulled from circulation. Brian Williams. In 2003, while reporting from Iraq, Brian Williams was aboard a military Chinook helicopter when the aircraft ahead of him was hit by RPG fire. Initially, Williams accurately reported that he was a witness to the incident, but over the years, his story changed. Eventually, he began recounting the event as though he had personally been aboard the helicopter that was struck, positioning himself as a victim rather than a mere observer. This exaggeration went largely unnoticed until 2015, when veterans who had been part of the mission came forward to correct Williams' account. When confronted with the discrepancy, Williams apologized, attributing the misrepresentation to a bungled attempt to thank a veteran who was involved in the incident. However, this explanation did not address the repeated embellishment of his role in the event over the years. The fallout was severe. Williams, then the anchor of NBC Nightly News, was suspended for 6 months, and his professional reputation suffered a significant blow. Although he eventually returned to the network in a different role, the incident remains a defining moment in his career, raising questions about journalistic integrity and the reliability of personal narratives. Jussie Smollett. One of the most perplexing celebrity scandals of recent years involved actor Jussie Smollett, whose fabricated hate crime claim shocked the nation. In January 2019, Smollett, best known for his role on the TV series Empire, alleged that he had been attacked in a brutal hate crime while walking through the streets of Chicago late at night. According to his account, 2 assailants targeted him with homophobic and racial slurs, doused him with an unknown chemical substance, and placed a noose around his neck. The story, with its disturbing details, quickly gained widespread attention, drawing support and outrage from both the public and prominent figures, including politicians and fellow celebrities. Smollett was later convicted of felony disorderly conduct for making a false police report, a charge that not only tarnished his public image but also had severe repercussions for his career. Once a rising star in Hollywood, Smollett's credibility and reputation were severely damaged by the scandal. The incident served as a cautionary tale about the consequences of fabricating such serious allegations, especially in a climate where hate crimes are a very real and urgent issue. Kim Kardashian. In 2007, Kim Kardashian was still a relatively unknown figure, primarily recognized as the daughter of O.J. Simpson's defense attorney Robert Kardashian and a friend of Paris Hilton. However, rumors began swirling about a sex tape featuring Kardashian and her ex-boyfriend singer Ray J. In response, Kardashian publicly denied the existence of any such tape in an interview with Complex magazine, even going as far as to assure her then-boyfriend Nick Cannon that the rumors were entirely false. Despite her firm denials, the tape eventually leaked, causing a media frenzy that thrust her into the spotlight. When the tape surfaced, Nick Cannon ended their relationship, stating that the dishonesty surrounding the situation was more hurtful than the tape itself. Kardashian, who had previously claimed she would never release such footage for any amount of money, later settled with Vivid Entertainment, the company that distributed the tape, for a reported $5 million. Over the years, she has faced widespread speculation about her involvement in the tape's release, with many suggesting that the leak may have been orchestrated to boost her profile. Though she has long denied such claims, the scandal undeniably played a significant role in her meteoric rise to fame and marked the beginning of her career as a major public figure. Milli Vanilli became a pop sensation in the late 1980s with hits like Girl You Know It's True and Blame It on the Rain. The duo, consisting of Fab Morvan and Rob Pilatus, quickly rose to fame, winning a Grammy Award for Best New Artist in 1990. However, their success came to a screeching halt when their lip-syncing facade was exposed. The unraveling of the scandal began in 1989 when Charles Shaw, one of the actual singers behind Milli Vanilli's tracks, publicly revealed that he, along with two other vocalists, were responsible for the singing that had been attributed to Morvan and Pilatus' revelation caused an immediate uproar in the music world. The truth that Morvan and Pilatus were merely lip-syncing to pre-recorded tracks destroyed the credibility of the group. The duo was forced to relinquish their Grammy Award, marking one of the most infamous moments in music history. In addition, lawsuits were filed against Milli Vanilli and their record label Arista Records under consumer fraud protection laws, with fans feeling deceived by the fraudulent performances. Stephen Ranazzisi. In an attempt to garner sympathy and perhaps bolster his career, comedian and actor Stephen Ranazzisi fabricated a story that tied him directly to one of the most tragic events in American history, the September 11th attacks. For years, Ranazzisi publicly recounted his supposed harrowing experience on that fateful day. He claimed that he was working as an account manager at Merrill Lynch's offices in the South Tower of the World Trade Center. According to his version of events, he narrowly escaped the building before the second plane struck, a terrifying experience that he credited as the motivation for his decision to leave his finance career behind and pursue comedy in Los Angeles. This story remained unchallenged for years, with Ranazzisi referencing it in interviews, further embedding it into his public persona. However, in 2015, the New York Times launched an investigation that revealed Ranazzisi's account was entirely fabricated. It turned out that not only had he never worked for Merrill Lynch, but the firm didn't even have offices in the World Trade Center at the time of the attacks. Confronted with these facts, Ranazzisi was forced to admit that his entire story was a lie. Beyoncé. In a 2008 interview with Marie Claire, UK Beyoncé sparked some confusion regarding the authorship of her hit 2006 single, Irreplaceable. During the interview, she implied that the song, which became an anthem for female empowerment, had been written for her ladies and wasn't directed at her then-boyfriend, now husband, Jay-Z. This comment aligned with her on-stage persona at the time, where she presented Irreplaceable as a declaration of independence for women. While Ne-Yo had penned the lyrics, Beyoncé did contribute to the song's composition by reworking its harmony and melody lines. This justified her receiving songwriting credit for the song, though not for the lyrics themselves. Ne-Yo's public statements cleared up the confusion, ensuring credit was given where it was due, but the incident highlighted how intricate and collaborative the songwriting process can often be. Paris Hilton. After serving jail time, Paris Hilton appeared on Larry King Live to discuss her experience. During the interview, when King asked her if she had ever used drugs, Hilton firmly denied it, twice stating that she had only taken medication for ADHD. However, this assertion would soon be called into question. Shortly after the interview, photos surfaced showing Hilton smoking marijuana, casting doubt on her claim of being drug-free. Further complicating her story were details from a 2008 robbery, during which perpetrators claimed to have discovered various narcotics in her Hollywood mansion. Yet, the most significant challenge to Hilton's denials came in 2010 when she was arrested on suspicion of drug possession. During the incident, police found 0.8 grams of cocaine in a handbag that also contained her personal belongings, including her credit cards, phone, and driver's license. Despite Hilton's consistent public denials of drug use, this arrest undermined her previous statements and brought her into the spotlight for reasons she'd likely rather have avoided. Lil' Kim. Some lies can indeed lead to serious consequences, as Lil' Kim discovered during a court proceeding in 2005. Under oath, the rapper testified before a federal grand jury that neither her co-manager, Damian Butler, nor her bodyguard, Swift Jackson, had any involvement in a 2001 shootout outside the Hot 97 radio station in New York City.